a.m. tonight and I'm all alone. Feeling okay, then you hit my phone. Saying, babe, wanna meet up? I'm in the club, but I'm done now. Can I come up? Saying, of course you can come back.
Hi everyone, happy Monday. Welcome back to another vlog, or welcome if you're new. I'm currently in my car. I am gonna try to prop you guys up, but just really quickly, just because I don't want to hold the camera, you know. Sometimes it just feels better to let the camera chill on something. Yeah, I'm in my parking garage. It's 7:47. I'm about to go back in the apartment. I just got back from a spin class. I didn't have one scheduled because normally I don't go Mondays, because Monday mornings I usually do like some sort of yoga, Pilates, body weight type thing in the mornings, which I did do this morning from like Melissa Wood Health with my friend Savannah, as you guys know. And we did that this morning, but I was just feeling bothered internally and I needed to get some energy out. So I booked a spin class like at like 6 o'clock for the 6:30. So, and it was just what I needed. But I just wanted to do another week in my life because why not? I have some apartment updates to show you all, and yeah, just fun stuff like that. So we'll get to it, but I'm gonna go back inside and I have some work to finish up. I ordered Chick-fil-A to get delivered, and the reason why I'm home so late from spin, normally I get home at like 7:30 or 7:35, but it's 7:45 and I'm just now home because I sat in my car for like 15 minutes on the phone with Griffin because I was trying to figure out if I should like pick something up to eat on the way home because it's been raining all day. And everything on DoorDash was saying it was going to take like an hour plus, but I didn't want to make dinner because I want to get some work done to like wrap up, so that I'm not so slammed tomorrow, because I have a feeling I'm going to be. And yeah, I didn't want to have to cook, even though like I have the stuff to cook. I didn't want to have to take the time to, because then I'd be going to bed later. So we just got Chick-fil-A because it was the quickest thing. So I haven't had it in a while though, so it'll be good. But let's go inside, and yeah, welcome to another vlog.
I don't know why, but you're sunshine, oh, you're alright.
I wanted to quickly show you all some recent Trader Joe's favorites. I don't know if these things are new, but they're new to me and I love them. These are so good on salads. They literally melt in your mouth. Literally a sucker for anything with rosemary in it. Not a big Cheeto girl, but I do love the like simply skinny little white cheddar Cheetos. And these remind me of those, but they have truffle in them. And they're so good, such a good savory snack. And then of course I've got to mention this creamer. Unfortunately, we can only get it at the Trader Joe's that's like far from us. I should probably try in the Trader Joe's that's close to us on a weekday, because I only have tried on the weekends and I don't even like see a spot for it anymore. And this is not Trader Joe's, but I do have to give a shout out to the LaCroix Limoncello. So good. Other LaCroix is not that great. I tried these at Griffin's house for the first time. His parents love these and I don't blame them. They're literally so good. It's refreshing with like a touch of sweetness. I love it so much. And we're also obsessed with these. We keep them in the fridge and they literally just are so good. Sweet, salty. A couple of these before bed is literally everything.
I'm gonna shut my mouth when you say what's on your mind.
Guess who's sponsoring today's video? It is Built Bar. You all know I love Built Bar and I eat Built Bars every single week. I absolutely love that they are 100% real chocolates and they are gluten-free and high protein, and really just a great way for me to get my protein in before I go to like a workout class, or in the middle of the day if I just need a little extra protein as a snack, or if I'm using it as a post-workout snack. Whatever the case may be, I love my Built Bars for all different occasions. Built Bars have a new and improved texture, which I am obsessed with. I love that you can't feel the grittiness of protein powder like a normal protein bar, and they really remind me of candy bars. I love keeping mine in the fridge. I think it's like the biggest hack for protein bars ever. I have a mixed box here with me. One of my favorite things about Built Bar is the plethora of flavors that they have to offer, because it guarantees that you're gonna find one that you like. I love being able to switch things up. If I'm in more of like a fruity mood, I love going for raspberry or coconut. And if I'm in more of like a sweet mood, I really like the mint brownie, cookies and cream or peanut butter brownie, and they have lots of other flavors like cookie dough. They also have the Built Bar Puff Bars, which are my all-time favorite, and for those bars they have churro banana cream puffs. They have a coconut marshmallow, which is probably my all-time favorite. I'm just obsessed with how unique and amazing the texture is. It's new and improved, and I really love the consistency the Built Bar provides as well. But they have no preservatives either. If you all want 10% off site-wide, you can use my code ABBYASSELIN10. I'll have it here on screen, and also a link in the description box with the code as well, so that you can get 10% off your order at Built Bar. And they are truly just my go-to when it comes to protein bars, so I can't recommend them enough. And thank you so much, Built Bar, for sponsoring today's video. Sorry for being like so close up. I have on my other lens right now, and it's not a zoom lens, so this is kind of our only option, but I'll switch it over probably tomorrow. But I wanted to give a reading update. I finished Summer of '69 yesterday, last night before I went to bed, and I absolutely love that book. It was like East Coast Malibu Rising vibes. And it was good. It was like predictable at times, but it was like a feel good like summer read. And it was like just a really easy read. But I'm in my pajamas. I just showered, and I'm gonna read a little bit. It's like 10:30. I got off work around 9:30, and I logged off work around 9:30. Walked Ella, loaded the dishwasher, showered, that kind of stuff. So now I'm going to read 101 essays that will change the way you think. I'm sure you will have heard of it. I've seen it. I've had it on my like want to read list for a very long time, but I haven't been in the mood to read something of the self-help type. And I think because of like the things I've seen from the book like online, I don't think I will receive it as a self-help book, if that makes sense. And I think I'm at a point right now where I could like really benefit from reading it, because I'm like more in a mood to read it, and like I've been like craving reading something like that. But I wanted to finish Summer of '69, and yeah, I'm gonna start 101 essays that will what is it, change the way you think? Is that what it's called? I finished washing our sheets and duvet cover today, so we just have like the comforter insert right now. I didn't want to take like 20 minutes tonight to put the duvet cover back on, and we have like our second set of sheets on right now. So anyways, I'm gonna read this and I will talk to you all in the morning, but just feeling really like down and sleepy and bleh. So I want to read before bed, because that normally tends to help me get sleepy and also just put me in better spirits. Good morning, happy Tuesday. So I wanted to show you all the room update. I wanted to wait till it was like daylight so the sunlight would show, because it just like looks best in sunlight, but it's cloudy today. So I got these prints from Desenio. I have had these frames. These frames used to be like above our couch in college. I was looking for wall art for a really long time, and I just like could never find anything I liked, or I didn't want to spend the money on anything because it's so expensive to get like a big piece of art to go above a bed. But I ended up thinking, I was like, wait, I still have like my frames from Desenio. They're definitely like, they could be a little bit bigger for sure, but like for now this is fine. I was like, let me just do the cheapest option and find some different prints on Desenio that I like a lot and would want in our room. So I got these. I just wanted something like earthy with like neutral kind of colors, but I like, if it had color, I wanted it to be like a blue or green, so it was earthy, so it would match like our linen new pillows. And I just think it's like perfect. It is exactly the vibe like I wanted. So I really like it. We have this frame thing that I think Griffin's parents got it framed for him from the World Series. So I know everybody hates the Astros, but I think we're gonna hang this probably like right here on this wall by the mirror, because it's like a perfect spot for it. One more quick update, we got a new blender. My blender was a Nutribullet, and I've had it since my freshman year of college, and I think my parents had it for 2 years before that. So it is old. It is like 8 years old, and it works fine, but like this part of it is just like nasty, and a lot of the cups have like broken pieces or whatever, so like it has to be in like a weird position in order to blend. This is actually the one that my parents have. It was a really good price, and I got it because my parents had got me an Amazon gift card for my birthday. So I was like, I want to get something like really useful. I don't want to just spend it on something like random. And we've been wanting a new blender for a while, so I'm really happy I got this. And this one like looks a lot better sitting out, whereas the other one we would always like bring it out every time we blended something. So there's a new blender. I'll leave a link down below.
Let me say thank you for all this time, babe. I've been loving every time I could call you mine. I don't know why I'm being the one feeling stupid. I'm feeling stupid now. So now it's time for the goodbye.
Guys, so I've been like booking spin classes like super last minute because I never can really know if I can go until like, I don't know, work comes up, because I hate having to cancel them last minute because you're really not supposed to. And through Gym Pass, like I don't really get penalized for it, but I know that it's like not good for the gym, like it's harder on them. So in order to avoid doing that, I've been booking them last minute. So I just decided to go. Like I am busy and I have work to do. It's just unfortunate because like the two things that kind of need to be done like ASAP both came in kind of at the same time. Or one of them I've already done, but like the review part of it for me to like go back and address like the review comments, that part came in at the same time as my quarter one provision stuff. But anyways, what I'm wearing, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna sweat, I'm gonna spin, I'm gonna come home, eat and work, and that's gonna be the nights. But Energy Bra long line ribbed from Lululemon, love it so much, in white. And then the TNA butter bike shorts, 7 inches. These are the best shorts ever. They're so affordable for the quality, in my opinion. They're the softest things ever, way softer than Lulu Aligns, and they stay put while I spin, and they're so comfy. So highly recommend. I'm gonna grab my spin shoes, grab a Built Bar, make my liquid IV, still loving the cotton candy, then head out the door. But I feel so guilty for leaving and go work out right now, but like I didn't even take like a true lunch break today. I haven't like gone away from my computer at all today. And I'm like, okay, if other people like step away for dinner, I can step away for a spin class and eat my dinner while I'm working. And I hate that I think this way, but I'm like, oh, since this stuff needs to be done like soon, it's like technically needs to be done tomorrow or like by tomorrow, I guess. I put so much pressure on myself. I'm like, I can't do anything but work. But I'm like, no, I'm a human. I need to take a break. And dinner just finished. Made the white chicken chili because it takes 10 minutes to prep. So I took 10 minutes to do that like an hour ago and let it cook. But now I'm scatterbrained and I need to leave. Bye.
Everything dies while the sunrise, oh yeah, light. It's time for the goodbyes. Everything dies while the sunrise, oh yeah, light. I'm gonna shut my mind. When you say what's on your mind, I can see the pain in your eyes. 'Cause I'm left, then I'm right. Don't know how to keep my calm. Baby, don't lose your life.
Morning, everyone. I am getting my computer, packing up my work bag because today's Wednesday, so it's an in-office day. As y'all probably have picked up on, don't have to go in on Wednesdays, it's optional, but I usually do just to see like the girls that I started with, just for a change of scenery. Got my mini base work tote, best bag ever. I'm wearing this little linen like button down short sleeve shirt from Banana Republic Factory. I got some stuff from them the other day just like for work, and it was like pretty cheap, so definitely recommend because I really like the fit of the shirt and it's really comfortable. It's like a linen blend. Wearing these Express jeans that y'all have seen me wear, and then these shoes are Supergas. I'm trying to like show them without them being overexposed. They look like this. Cute. I needed a pair of like white sneakers that would work for work, that would just like match things, because on days when I'm like walking around more, like if we have like recruiting events and stuff, I'd rather be wearing like the shoes that can be dressed up for business casual rather than loafers, just because it's like it makes more sense, you know. And I wanted to like break them in today, see how they are. OGs remember, I used to like, Supergas were like the only pair of tennis shoes I owned. I wore like the platform ones every single day when I was like a sophomore and like into my junior year of college. If you've been here since then, you remember. So I ordered these. I really wanted the On Roger like tennis shoes because they like look perfect for like a work sneaker, but they were like $130 and these were like $60. So I just got these, and if I end up like not liking these, then maybe I'll get the On ones down the road, but for now these are good. And I got a 39, which I think is the equivalent of like a 9. I don't know if they don't have half sizes or if the half sizes were just out of stock for me. I'm like a true like 8.5, so I sized up. I couldn't have gone to an 8, but the 9 like fits me almost perfectly. Like there's definitely like, maybe if I wore a thicker sock, I'd be fine. Like there's just like a tiny bit of room, but it's not enough to like give me blisters or make walking uncomfortable. Worked till like 11:30 last night. We love when busy season never ends. I am gonna go get a coffee, and I do have more work to do today, of course. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get on the road. It's like 8:30, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab a coffee on the way in and get to work. I just reserved my workstation for the day. We have to like sign like a COVID waiver, like saying we don't feel sick basically, and we don't have any symptoms, and then which is like online every time we go in office, and then we have to reserve like a space, which I think a lot of people don't really do it because not that many people go in office and there's like a ton of space, so like the chances of you like sitting where someone reserved a spot are slim. But I want to avoid that awkwardness, so I always reserve my spot. And yeah, that's kind of how it works. You can like sit in like whatever spot you want, because it's just like a bunch of different workstations. There's standing desks, there's like corner style desks, there's just regular desks. I like to sit at a regular desk like with right in front of a window so I can like look out. But yeah, that's the work situation. Got a little bit of a different coffee today. I got my usual, but I did 2 pumps brown sugar and 1 pump of toasted vanilla instead of the white chocolate.
It's time for the good vibes, everything dies where the sun rises on the light.
Alright guys, I just got home from work. It's like 4. Y'all know I come home early from work so I can walk Ella. Leave her in the bathroom like with her bed and food and water and a toy when we're both at work. But I normally try to come home between 3 and 4 so I can walk her. And then I just finish up the evening, obviously, of work at home. But I freaking brought a LaCroix to work, right? And I put it in like the fridge on one of our floors, the floor that I work on, and someone took it. Granted, there were a bunch of LaCroix in the fridge, like in the main section, but they were all lemon flavored. This is limoncello. And I stuck it kind of in the door behind like a bag, because I was like, oh, like nobody will probably take it from there. They'd have to be seeking it out. Someone took it. I went and got lunch, and I got back from lunch and I went to the fridge to grab it before I ate with my friends, and it was gone. So somebody took it, and I'm just like, seriously? That's like the one thing that keeps me going in the afternoon, whether I'm working from home or at work, is having like a fun afternoon drink, whether it's a LaCroix or kombucha. So I'm having mine now. It's okay. I was really bitter at first, but I was like, it's not the end of the world. I was just being dramatic. Really quickly, before I start working again, I just got some more socks in the mail from Aritzia. These are the best socks ever. They're just the base ankle sock. And I don't know, I wanted more of the white pairs because I wear them like every day. And then I got this little unitard type situation. I just thought this would be so cute with like a white button down and sneakers. This is the Butter Lella 5-inch TNA Action unitard, I guess. I'll leave it linked below. And then I got a pair of the Butter high-rise 7-inch shorts. I love the Butter line. These actually feel a little bit different than the ones I bought in store. I don't know why this keeps happening. Like this happened with Set Active too, like where the fabric feels like slightly different. I mean, this still feels really soft. I only have these in pink. I wore them last night, and I ordered a black pair because I only have one other pair of black bike shorts, and they are from TNA, but they're more like a cotton material, and I wanted like the buttery soft material. And then I also got this green dress because I couldn't say no to it. I don't know what this is. This is the Murdoch Alien Green dress. Alien Green is a shade, I guess. And it's a modal fabric, and it's from Wilfred Free, and it's like this beautiful color. It's super soft. It's just like a midi dress. Thought this was so cute for summer. I'll be able to like wear this when I go home from Memorial Day, if I'm going to like dinner, or dress it up here. So cute. I'm gonna eat some dried mango as a snack, and let's get back to work.
Warm hands face, but there's something cold in the way you are. The things you said had me going good, but it left a scar.
Hi everyone, good evening. I'm currently about to, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm about to straighten up a little bit just because I have stuff everywhere. And tomorrow morning I actually have my appointment to get my driver's license for Texas, which is huge because I've been here for a while. But it took me forever to get my car registration, which I finally got like 3 weeks ago. So I've had an appointment, like 3 different appointments scheduled, and I've pushed each one of them back because of work. And I have the appointment scheduled for 8 a.m. so that I can get there like 7:45 and hopefully get in and out and be back home by like 9ish for work. It's okay if I'm not on right at 9, but ideally I want to like be on in my normal working hours. I'm not pushing it back. I was like, I need to just stop doing this. Like it needs to get done. But I had like some pretty like time sensitive stuff to get done. Like last Wednesday night I worked really late, so I was like, I'm not gonna be getting up in the morning to get ready for a picture, and I'm not gonna like get ready, but I do want a little bit of makeup so I don't like dad in my picture, you know? That's exciting, but because of that, I'm gonna try to go to bed really early. I'm about to take some, like I think I'm gonna take like a very small amount of melatonin just to help get me sleepy. I just finished wrapping up my work for the day. If you're wondering what I do, I pretty much just prepare a bunch of different returns for the different like engagements and clients I'm on. That's what I do, but like obviously preparing a return, so much goes into that. Like preparing like a lot of different like workbooks in Excel, and a lot of it's just following like what was prepared in the previous year. Fortunately, most of the stuff I'm on isn't like new for this year, so most of the stuff I prepare, I have like a template, you can say, I guess, to follow from the previous year. So it's kind of what I do, but there's like a lot more to it than that. I know I probably could say more, but like I just want to keep it like vague just because I have to keep a lot of stuff confidential, obviously, because of my job. So I want to make sure I have every single thing. Like I'm going to triple check. I've already checked like twice last week, but I'm going to check again to make sure I have everything. And I'm going to clean up because this is the state of my bathroom right now. There are clothes everywhere, all this stuff. So let's clean up.
You invite me and then you turn me down. Get my hopes up and
I love you. See, it's fine.
We got on me. Love you too. Have a great day.
I know. Alright guys, 8:30, perfect timing. I have like a 15-minute drive back, but I'm sure there's traffic going into the city, so I just got my license done. Fortunately, everything went well. I was like super paranoid that like something would be wrong with like my documents or something, but like I triple checked, like I said, so we're good. So I have like a paper copy. I don't get my hard copy for like 2 to 3 weeks, but my picture is god awful. My face looks so round in it, and like I think there's like I feel like it was kind of shot from under a little bit, so it's just like a horrible angle, and it's actually worse than my 16-year-old picture that I've been using for 8 years. So I gotta love it. Got to love it. Like my face looks so weird, like it doesn't even look like me. I don't know if that's what I look like. I'm just like, oh, how sad. I might grab a coffee. I also have some Poshmark orders I need to ship, so I'm gonna see what the estimated time to get home is, and if I have time I'll do those 2 things, but if not, I can do that tomorrow.
when you're gone, I fall for every word that you say to me. So hard, being drawn to you so easily. I am stuck in a loop of
Hi guys, I just walked Ella and I'm heating up some leftover soup from 2 nights ago. About to hop on a webinar, so I'm probably gonna sit on the couch and listen to that since I just like don't want to be in my chair. Normally I do not advocate for like going and sitting on the couch during any type of lunch break or like webinar because it just makes me more tired, but I think I'm fine today. Like I don't feel like I'm gonna get really sleepy afterwards or anything. So anyways, I wanted to show you what I was wearing today. This shirt's from Abercrombie. I'm gonna say it's a dupe for the Aritzia TNA rib t-shirts that I'm obsessed with. They're $25 and they come in so many different colors, although most of them are out of stock right now. This Abercrombie one is a dupe, but they don't have as many colors. However, I don't really want to call it a dupe because I think it might be even more money-wise than the Aritzia one, but the only difference is that this one goes a tad bit longer, but I think the ones But I think Aritzia sells them this length too, if I remember correctly. And I'm just wearing my black one to under leggings. I haven't worn these in so long. And then my ankle socks, I realized the socks I showed y'all that I bought from Aritzia are, I don't think they're the same ones I usually get. I think they're a little bit longer unless I'm like just going crazy. No, I think they're the same. I don't know. And I had my high top Converse on when I went to the DMV. I like still can't believe I got my Texas like license. Like I obviously don't physically have it yet, but that's like such a big, it's symbolic of like a big change in life. Like obviously I've been here for a while, but I just can't believe I'm not gonna have a Florida ID and license. Like that's just the weirdest thing to me. But yeah, happy Thursday. So glad tomorrow's Friday. Definitely slowed down a little bit today. That's like one of the hardest things for me with getting used to like working with Big Four. Like getting used to working in and of itself full-time when you're used to like college is a big adjustment. And I mean, I have been working jobs since I was 15. So it's not that aspect of working that's weird. It's more so of just like the routine of it that you have to get used to when you're used to like a college routine. But the hardest thing, this is pretty specific to Big Four and probably a lot of other client serving roles and industries, is just how unpredictable and volatile the workflow is. Like you could have 40 hours planned like for your week for clients you're on, but depending on when you get the stuff you need from your clients and depending on when people send you the work and when people review your work, those 40 hours could be concentrated over the span of like 2.5 days, of 3 days, and you could have really non-stop busy days those days if it's like super quick turnaround, which I find like 85 to 90% of the time my stuff needs to be turned around ASAP, or at least that's how it's been so far. Maybe that's just because it was like busy season stuff. And then you'll have days that are a lot more slow. Like today's a more slower day. Like I've had work to do, but it's just like stuff that doesn't take as long, and then stuff that like I could finish tomorrow if I needed to, but I'm going ahead and doing it today. One thing to have like 50, 60 hours on your schedule, and that's why you're working late and that's why you're getting up early to work. When you only have like 40 to 50 hours, but like the bulk of it is concentrated over a shorter span of time rather than evenly spread through the week, it makes you feel like you're still in like busy season because you're working really long hours for like 3 days, and then the other 2 days may be more slow, or one day may be more slow, or 3 days may be more slow. And it can be the opposite of that too. Like just been like the hardest thing to adjust to. And that's something I didn't expect coming into Big Four, but it is very real because I was expecting busy season to be like extremely long hours every single day for like months straight, but that wasn't really the truth. It was more so like random and sporadic, but like definitely multiple days a week were like that, but not every single day. But then outside of busy season right now, it's like you're still working like really long days sometimes, but it's not because you have a ton of hours scheduled like you do during busy season. It's more so like you have a normal amount of hours, but all of your work comes in and needs to get done right around the same time. So I don't know, it's really weird. All right, you guys, it's a lot later. I'm gonna be leaving for spin here in next like 10 or 15 minutes, but I'm wearing this Lululemon in Alignment sports bra. This is a sports bra I wore like every day before the like cloud one came out, and it's like reversible, but it's a really pretty like pinkish orange color. But I'm just wearing my same like black leggings I had on earlier, and what? Oh, Ella.
It's just turning around and she's
Look at her paw. She's like, he will not squeak this anymore. He is done. Your squeaking privileges are over. I need a protein bar, and I just made my cotton candy liquid IV. I'm gonna leave here in a second. I took my makeup off. I like never wear makeup on the weekdays, so having that on all day was just like so annoying. Another random gift I got from my parents. I'm making dinner right now. Spin was literally so good tonight, but they got me these little gravity salt pepper things. They're so cool. I only had enough batteries for the salt.
Same story with you, but I just cannot refuse you. I'm sad after this time that I'm out that you leave me with this
Hi guys, happy Friday. I stayed up last night and edited like all of this video up to this point because I wanted to just like free up some time over the weekend. I tend to do that, like I originally, like during busy season, like I strictly edited on the weekends because my nights were always spent working, but now it's like if I have a night during the work week where I'm like off at a reasonable time and I have like a couple hours at the night to myself, instead of like sitting and watching TV or like scrolling on my phone, I'd rather like get a video edited or record my podcast or plan the podcast so that I can like enjoy more of my weekend, you know? So I did that last night, but I had therapy this morning. I just got home. It's funny because I thought I was like late, like 5 minutes late. I accidentally put the wrong like street number in maps to like get me there. I'm really directionally challenged, so it takes me a long time to like memorize paths to get places for the most part. I have a few places I know how to get to without maps, but that's it. But I had gotten Starbucks and then like I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be 5 minutes late because I put in this wrong street number, but I was only a couple blocks away. But then I got there and like my therapist's office was like closed, like the lights were off and stuff, and I was like, what? And then I checked my phone. I was like, I do have therapy today, right? And I was like, it's been 2 weeks because I go every 2 weeks. And then I looked and the appointment was for 8:30. My appointments are normally always at 8, but for whatever reason, like this one was at 8:30 and I just didn't look. So yeah, I ended up just sitting outside and I responded to some Instagram comments and YouTube comments while I was waiting on her. Now I'm about to start working, but therapy today was really good. I feel very like bamboozled right now. Not bamboozled, it's not the right word. I just feel very like lots of revelations were made today. We did like the values card sort thing to like figure out what my like core values are and like figuring out what a life looks like of me like honoring those core values, because my life does not do that at all right now. Or not at all, but for the most part. So we've been trying to figure that stuff out, and I just had like a lot of like self revelations. So when you have those, it just like feels really heavy like on your heart and in your head, because you're just like, wow, like that is a big realization. The biggest thing I think is learning how much I have had a fabricated value of achievement, and that's what the like value that I've placed at the top for my whole life, but deep down that's not actually one of my core values, because I had to narrow it down to like 7 core values. I was so stuck because I told my therapist, I was like, I want to put achievement down, but I just don't know achievement is my core value, or if that's like a core value that I felt like has been there because it was to prove myself to others and it was to be accepted by other people, and not because it was actually one of my core values. So we ended up leaving it off the list, which was like a big step, and it was like a big weight off my chest in a way to like actually like see myself not choosing achievement as a core value, because that's been my number one thing like for my whole life, and that's what I've driven all of my decisions based off of. So, and just lots of revelations were made around that. So yeah, lots of good work was done, and it was just a very productive session, but now I have to like slowly work on getting to a life that honors my core values. So anyways, let's get to work. Finally the weekend. Oh my god, I feel like I've been waiting on Friday evening like for so long. About to make our last HelloFresh meal of the week. I just ran to the post office really quickly because I needed to ship out 2 Poshmark orders. So I did that. I have an Ulta order that I really need to pick up, but I was worried about traffic, so I didn't want to go pick it up. And they like offered 20% off if you did a curbside pickup, I think. And I was like, say less. And I also realized I had so many points for Ulta, because for a while we were saving like all of our points for my mom to get her an air wrap for Christmas, which we did end up doing, and we used a lot of the points. I think we used like enough points to get half off of the air wrap for her, and then we split the rest of the half between my dad, my brother, and I bought it Black Friday weekend, and since then we've built up like a ton of points again, just because like my mom gets her hair done there, I get my hair done there, and then we also both shop there obviously. But I realized we had points too. I'm gonna get the stuff I need restocked, and this one thing that I want, and then get 20% off and also get money off from points. I love Ulta's point system so much better than Sephora's. This is like my favorite part of the evening every day, is when I cook and watch YouTube videos while I cook. and drink a beverage of choice. Tonight's is kombucha. A lot of times it's Topo Chico because I've already had a kombucha, but I haven't had a kombucha yet. So we're doing the typical trusty Buddha's Brew prickly pear that I love so much. Hi guys, it's Saturday. So last night we went and got froyo and kind of just hung out at home. I went to bed early because I did an 8 a.m. spin class this morning, so I didn't want to be like exhausted for that. I was still really tired when I got up, but I was definitely asleep by like 11, so that was nice. But I've just been running around Houston today. I feel like I went to spin with my friend, and then we went and got coffee. We were both gonna go get our clothes like tailored to fit us because we both had stuff we wanted to take, and the tailor that we like picked to go to was like randomly closed today when they're normally not. Also, I just found out that Houston got a La La Land coffee. I love La La Land and Dallas so much, and when I lived in Dallas for a summer, I absolutely just loved going, and we have one here in Houston now. So it's not open yet, it's like soft opening. I'm so excited to go. I'm probably literally gonna go every single week. Coffee is literally one of my favorite things to do. Like I'm like so thankful that I don't even have to like think twice about grabbing like a cup of coffee out from somewhere, because I have been in that position before, and it's just one of those things that I really have like grown to appreciate. Like it just provides me so much joy and happiness for whatever reason to go get coffee. But I just ran to the grocery store to get our groceries out of the way, and we're going to dinner tonight with our friends, so we're gonna try a new place. But I'm not gonna continue the vlog because this vlog's already pretty long because I have it edited already. But I might do like a glow up, a get ready with me routine instead, because I got some new makeup products from Ulta. I'm gonna do the haul in this video, and then if I end up doing the get ready with me video, I will share those products or share how I use them in that video. I've had my eyes on this NARS Summer Unrated eyeshadow palette for a long time, really ever since it came out. And I tell myself all the time that I don't need eyeshadow palettes because I don't. I like have them, but this one, I just like saw pictures of some of the looks that were done with it, and the shades and the colors I feel like are the most complimentary on my eye color and on my like skin tone. And like the whole palette is that way. A lot of times it's only like half the colors are, or something like that, but they are stunning. And this mirror also sold me on it because that is a nice mirror. And I just figured this would be the best. The best thing about this palette is that it has all of your neutrals, but it also has like fun colors, and there's mattes and there's shimmers, so it's perfect. This lighting isn't, there we go. That gives it a little bit more justice than that does. But they are stunning, and it has phenomenal reviews. I research everything before I buy it. You all know that, because I cannot be bothered to waste my money on stuff. So I research literally very thoroughly before I go anywhere, before I buy anything. That's just who I am. Then I got this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil. And I used to always use like black liquid liner, but I don't really do that anymore. I just don't think it's like as flattering on my face and like my eyes. So I wanted to get this one, and I want to work with, I think tonight when I do like a get ready with me, I'm gonna try to like use this for a wing and then blow it out with a brush. But I didn't get black. I got a color that I think might look, ooh yeah, this is gonna be good. That would look good on my eye color. This is like a dark brown, but it has like a reflective copper, and it has a little bit of like a purple undertone to it, and like purples like really look good against like a hazel-y type of eye. And it has like little silver shimmers in it. I don't think you guys can see the sparkle very well, but you might be able to see the reflectiveness. It's just hard to show on camera. There we go. That's kind of good. I got another MAC Blankety lipstick. This is my ride or die go-to pink nude lip. Like, it's the best. And I love the finish of it. It's just perfect. It's shade 101. It looks a little deep here, but I just put a little bit on. It's the perfect Your Lips But Better shade for me. So I really love it. I got a replacement one, which y'all probably saw in a Target vlog a while ago, but it wasn't blankety. It was just like a similar color that I had my eye on before. And it's a little bit too pink. I do like it a lot, but it's too pink sometimes with certain other looks, and I find that it only looks good when I have a little bit more of a tan. So that's everything I got. But I'm gonna go ahead and end off this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Check out my podcast, and Bloom Podcast, and follow me on social media, link down below. And I love you all so much. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next vlog.